It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live.
And a look at the dazzling arches of the Bay Bridge and beyond it, San Francisco. It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. A time-honored tradition. Delighted to have all of it with Clark Keller. Headline.
And guys, as Steph Curry's offensive game is, I think what's underrated is how he comes nor most player, but he continues with activity and plays with tremendous effort.
Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes, and at the three, wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got the opening bucket of the night. Speaking of Curry's activity, he's certainly got a nose for the ball.
He does a nice job at his size rebounding as a guard, usually near the tops in the steal.
The Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. From downtown, again, Curry missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
Stolen by Thompson. The tray. Another three for Golden State.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Curry against Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry can't get it to go. Warriors have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Thompson with the bucket. Curry with it. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's now 8 points for Klay Thompson. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Barnes for 3. Cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry wide open from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. The Warriors trailing. Feeds it to Bogut. They kick it out to Green. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. It's deflected. Here's Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, but his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
It's off his leg, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Then for the Warriors, Ezeli's checked in for Draymond Green, and it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Got a piece of it. Here's Spates. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
You've got to be sure that you can get it there in time and crisply.
And here's Iguodala outside, and that one's good. And that ties it up.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And so it's Golden State with it. Ezeli. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Barbosa against Barbosa. And the rejection by Ezeli.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
You're about right. I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the second free throw, good. The Warriors leading. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The three. The shot no good. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late. You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Steph Curry's out there with Ian Clark, and it's Rush in at the 3 spot. Barnes is checked in for Golden State.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. Now here's Curry. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
There's the feed to Bogut. Pass to Clark. Bogut kicks to Curry. They double team Curry. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Another three for Golden State.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Here's Clark. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now Green. Harrison Barnes missing on the three. And he drops it in from the low post. Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina. Grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting. His mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And it's the Warriors on the break. Green inside the three-point line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
It's stolen by Green. Four on three. Curry passes to Spates. Here's time from Curry.
Shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has.
Back. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Green. But they recover it. Thompson outside. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And Spates gets it to go.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage. And for the Warriors,
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bazili's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. He's perfect from the line this time.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. And they had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
And here they go. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Thompson's got 11. Stolen by Thompson. From deep three-point range. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Barbosa's checked in. The Warriors trail. This is to Clark. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azili. Livingston kicks to Rush from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. They get it back.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Got it off in time, and no good trying to get that one. So the clock runs out with...
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half to be sure. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Thompson. He's got 11 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. That's a 2 from Barnes. Rebounded by Bogut.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
That is in the gym range, partner. Kevin, he can pull up and knock it down from anywhere. You hear me? From anywhere.
And you know there's really no bad shot for a guy like him when he's firing a 3 like that.
Guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering. when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a one-point game. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. 13 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. When you go home by, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
Thompson for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Thompson's got 17 now.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Cannot hit.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Offensive rebound. Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Over in the corner, Barnes, and stolen by Barnes. Thompson against Barnes. Thompson dishes to Green. Shoots a fader. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 7 points for Draymond Green. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, and crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And Thompson kicks to Green. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Iguodala with the steal. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. The Warriors leading. Thompson sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down, actually, last season, but his production was
on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Iguodala. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball. 3 points. Midtown.
1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Livingston. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. The Warriors shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. He kicks it to Spates. Thompson from long range. Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lets it fly. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist from Green. Green's got 6 assists here tonight. That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Brandon Rush, who's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson. And Golden State also making a change. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green inside the three-point line. Here's Iguodala. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game, but now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Spates kicks to Iguodala. Clark, the pass to Rush. 32 seconds left in the third. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Livingston. Warriors leading by 3. There's the 3. They shoot again. And the rejection by Iguodala. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
All right, let's go.
And the Warriors with possession here. Barbosa's shot is off.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Warriors shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Steph Curry's out there with Ian Clark. Then it's Rush. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
It's Curry outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. And then for Golden State, Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Thompson in for Ian Clark. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor. Clark, he cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut with a clean look. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. To the paint. It's tipped. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the miss by Bogut.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Green dishes to Curry. To take the lead. And he gets it to go. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Curry with the defensive effort. Golden State's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Thompson kicks to Green. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
But they get it back. The three from Barnes. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread
Put Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Curry's shot is off. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well, and what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Curry's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And again, no good by Golden State. The Warriors trailing. Now the dish to Thompson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Curry outside. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 18 points just in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
The Warriors shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Warriors shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep. Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. 23 points for Klay Thompson.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Curry. Again, Curry missing.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it. Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Again, Curry missing.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Now, Green, Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
been a stellar outing in this one for Thompson. 19 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Green, no luck.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
They're losing by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's Curry outside. Money! A tremendous 3 to tie.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
So it's the Warriors now. A 3-ball. Misses the tray. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And here is Curry.
Second team foul.
From deep. He's off from 3. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate, and we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. Warriors now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Bogut in at the 5. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got
Shot went up because they know.
knocks down the 3-ball. And the Warriors
Long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
launches a 3. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green leading the charge. Curry with it. They double team Curry. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
Yeah, they collect one there, but overall, -10 rebounding for the game.
And you wonder why they're losing big? Well, wonder no more. I mean, you hit the nail on the head there, partner.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Timeout call for Warriors. They're in front by 3. 1:37 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. We're in overtime, and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Thompson outside. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 37 points for Steph Curry. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in overtime. Certainly not the best showing for them offensively. Iguodala gets the bucket.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 4. 1:06 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 7. And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Andre Iguodala. His second personal, second team.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak.
Draymond Green. 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Curry with the 3. They kick it out to Green. Thompson outside. From deep. Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Curry with the steal. He feeds it to Green. Thompson right side. There's the 3. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. On its way from Curry for 2. Money!
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
In this situation, I think they'll go for the quick steal, Kevin, and if that fails, they'll foul and send them to the line. They'll really be looking to pressure the inbound pass.
Thompson passes to Curry. To tie it up. Can't get the 3 to fall. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.